Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to, I'm going to share my screen and share desktop. Share. Oh, no, I don't want to share that desktop. All right, we're going to do this. Switch the desktops. Okay, so basically what we're going to go over, this is the map activity for lesson 1.2, and we're focusing on chapter 1, lesson 2, hence the lesson 1.2. Okay, so in this you're learning more about geography. We're just going to review some things about maps. And one of the things we need to talk about are the 5 themes of geography. Okay, you've got location, place, regions, movement, and human environment interaction. We were going to play a game about these, but there's no students here, so I'm all by myself, so I'm not going to play a game by myself, okay? So hopefully next time more people show up, guys, and leave me all alone. Anyway, you need to know the 5 themes. They're in your book, but there's a more fun way to learn them, but we can't do it with just me. So, moving on to maps. In the lesson resources, of course, you don't have access to your online textbook, but this map might be in there. Okay, we're looking at the population of the United States in 1820. So, this is a population map. Okay, it's going to tell us about the population of the United States. This is the map key. Okay, this is the scale. This is the title. All right, so those are the 3 main things you need to know about a map. The map key tells you what the little symbols mean. The scale tells you this is the real measurement, and actually it's 400 miles for this distance. What is that, about 2 inches? Okay, so if you moved this, which I believe, oh, you can't do it on this one. Some of them you can actually pick it up and move it, some of the interactive maps. And you can kind of see the distance between places. And the compass rose, that was another one. Okay, I don't know why that's off the screen, weird. Okay, so the compass rose is another that just tells you that this way is north, this way is south, this way is east, and going this way is west. Okay. All right, so that's one of the maps. And this is another type of map. This is a physical map. And it tells me the landforms, okay, where the different landforms are. Elevations, if I click on this, it puts in the elevations. So obviously the orange is very high. Let me see if I can fix this. There we go. The orange is 1,000 feet, the light orange is 300 feet, and so on, down below sea level. And you can see Florida is mostly green, light green, and yellow. It is all green, light green, and yellow, actually. So you can see the elevations. That's just how high the land goes. We're very low land. We have very low land here. All right, state boundaries. We can take those off. The mountain peaks. Put those back on. We're not going to see many here, okay? So you see one showed up here in very north of the Panhandle, almost to, I believe that's Alabama right there, I think. We're going to put the state boundary back in. Yeah, that's Alabama. Swamps, okay. You can see the swamps. There's a little map key here, okay. And you can turn all layers on. So we're back to the elevation map. Okay, so this is called a physical map. It's got your map key here, and this one's interactive, meaning you can take things off of it. Here's the compass rose. We've got the title, Physical Map Florida. And what was the other thing we were looking for? Oh, a scale. Okay, this one has a scale bar down, way down here. So about an inch is 100 kilometers. That distance right there is like 3/4 of an inch. That's about 50 miles. Okay. All right, so we'll get out of that one. And this is called a population density map. I always liked looking at these.
On the map represents 7,500.
Okay.
Notice the areas where the dot
Each dot represents 7,500 people. Okay. So you can see where there's more red, there's more people.
Click on the areas.
So that's just an interesting map to look at. Where are the most people that live in the United States? They live in the eastern part of the United States, okay? All right. So